Hey guys, Gorshano here. Come join me as I fly from Legaspi to Manila to Los Angeles on a connecting flight with Philippine Airlines. So it's 5:30 in the morning of December 20 of 2023 and it's time for me to return home to California to spend the holidays with my family. It's still pretty hot and humid here in the Philippines, but anyways, I'm here at Bicol International Airport in Daraga Albay, just in time for my 6:40 flight. Upon entering the airport, security checks for proof of your ticket and a valid ID. Then you go through some x-ray screening before proceeding to the check-in counter. A shout out to the employees of Philippine Airlines for the excellent customer service and a speedy check-in process. Once checked in, you then proceed to the escalator or elevator to the second floor where the pre-departure area is. Some fun facts for you guys. Bicol International Airport was dubbed as the most scenic gateway due to the scenic view of the majestic Mayon volcano that can be seen on a clear day. Bicol International is a convenient 15 to 20 minute drive from Legaspi City and serves the southern Luzon or greater Bicol region. A shout out to my friend Ed for dropping me off, by the way. And just upon entrance into the pre-departure area, security checks your boarding pass and a valid ID. Then you go through the second and final security screening. Once that's done, you're now in the pre-departure area. Let me show you guys the wide array of food and souvenir options that they have here. On the left, you'll find some native bags and other Bicolano souvenir options, like all the different pili nut products. Pili is a nut that's popular to the Bicol region. Restrooms are located here on the right, and they have a little charging station next to it. They have a vending machine for some snacks, a lot of desks for some workspace, and back here is where you'll find all the different food options. So they have Eats a Date, Bigs, which is really popular to the Bicol region, The Sandwich Guy, if you're looking for something not so heavy, Lisan's Cafe, which is I think connected to Marathon Hotel, Daily Bites, Dunkin', Belgian Waffle, Potato Corner, Bo's Coffee, Starbucks, Bicol Delights, Bicol Shirt City, and a bunch of other souvenir shops in the pre-departure area. They also have some massage chairs in the corner over there, and Master Shomai. So now that I've shown you guys around the pre-departure area, it's time for me to sit and wait. And with all the rain we've been getting, it's a good thing it stopped raining just before boarding. Time to board the plane. Mabuhay! Did you guys know Philippine Airlines is the flag carrier of the Philippines? The airline was founded in 1941 and is the oldest commercial airline in Asia in operation. But don't worry, this plane looks pretty updated. For being 5'8", the legroom was pretty tight, but nothing unbearable for an hour or so long flight. Now that I'm all settled, goodbye Legaspi and see you soon Manila.
What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. sky on your mind. We're soaring on top of the
It's a bummer that the Mayon volcano is shy behind those clouds, but just look at how majestic that view would be. So 15 minutes after takeoff, we got some major turbulence, probably due to the bad weather around Legaspi, but other than that, the flight was pretty smooth the rest of the way. Looks like we landed in Manila at Ninoy Aquino International Airport. After a few minutes of taxiing around the airport, we finally got to Terminal 2. Terminal 2 is where most domestic flights are. After getting off the plane, I had to make my way to Terminal 1 for my flight to LA. There's no need to claim and transfer my luggage because they'll be the ones to do that for me. Now, I just have to make my way to the transfer area to get a shuttle to Terminal 1 where all the international flights are. NAIA offers free airport transfer between Terminal 1 and Terminal 2, and vice versa. Now, if Manila is your last stop, then this would be where all the carousels would be. Just outside is the pickup area, which is really convenient. To get to the transfer area for connecting flights, where the shuttle buses are, you have to make a left outside upon exit from the baggage claim area and just keep going alongside the building till you find a sign that says Transfers to Terminal 1 and 3 waiting area. From here, you just have to wait in line to go through X-ray screening. It took about 5 to 10 minutes for the shuttle to arrive. The shuttle ride took about 10 minutes as it went through the airport and outside to get to Terminal 1. As you can see, the airport is quite busy as Christmas and New Year's are in a couple days. Since I already got my boarding pass for my flight to LA at Bicol International, all I have to do is show some ID and my boarding pass at the entrance and head straight on to the immigration area. Immigration was really fast and had no line, but the X-ray screening right after immigration had quite a long line, but it was pretty fast moving and organized. After going through screening, gate number 14 was the waiting area for my flight. On the way there were a bunch of little stores for last-minute souvenirs, snacks, or food. The waiting area at gate number 14 had a Bose coffee and souvenir store. Keep in mind, there'll be another x-ray screening prior to entering the closed-off waiting area. Liquids like water bottles exceeding the allowed amount were strictly prohibited. There was one lady who was upset because she had bought coffee and water inside but was still not allowed to bring those into the actual waiting area. I was fortunate enough to get an aisle seat. Legroom was not bad, but this flight should take a little under 13 hours. The infotainment screen had movies, TV, radio, and games to keep you busy, but I'm probably going to be sleeping the whole way. Here's a look at their menu for their economy class. For their hot meal that was served around an hour after takeoff, they had a bread roll, a smoked shrimp and noodle salad, a choice of beef caldereta or chicken and spinach lasagna, in which I chose beef caldereta, and a moist chocolate cake for dessert. They also had this little piece of chocolate, which was actually pretty good. For the refreshment that was served around halfway into the flight, they had a rustic Mediterranean chicken sandwich with some cookies. For breakfast, which was served around 2 hours before arrival, they had a bread roll, fruit cup, chocolate, and a choice of chicken adobo or Hungarian sausage, in which I had their chicken adobo. The landing and the overall flight was as smooth as butter. It's around 8 a.m. and looks like there's some gloomy weather outside. Next up is immigration, which was probably a 10 to 15 minute walk from here. Immigration only took about 7 minutes including the wait time. Our luggages were at Carousel 4, but this was the longest I ever had to wait for my luggages to come out. It took about 40 minutes. But once I got my luggages, everything was good, and now I just had to wait for my parents who were on their way to pick me up outside. It was an overall smooth flight and great experience. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. For more food and travel videos, please visit my Facebook page and YouTube channel at Gorshano, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time.